phone is ringing.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll be with you shortly.
That's even cut. Don't worry.
Oh, all the same, I'm on my way.
You have a message.
Okay.
Oh. So you are still doing this?
Hello, baby. You're looking so beautiful. See how
What's this?
What's that?
Explain that message.
Oh. A lot that a transfer that I did to my cousin. Oh.
Without my knowledge.
I'm sorry. You know, it skipped my mind. I'm so sorry, it skipped my mind. And
See,
it was a critical case, so I had no time. I had to quickly just do that transfer.
That message says 2 weeks ago that was when he transferred the money, and he's thinking that he has done what he needed the money for.
Really?
So for 2 weeks you forgot. It was convenient for you to forget for 2 weeks, right?
No. It's not a deliberate thing. I'm telling you, it's not deliberate. I'm sincerely sorry. It skipped my mind.
Yes.
And
it was sincere mistake. Let me help you with the vocabulary. Sincere error. It is not intentional. You know that's no.
I want you to understand with me. It was never intentional. I'm telling you.
See, it's not long you did this kind of a thing, and you told me that it won't repeat itself again. You keep sending money to Paul, and you will not tell me. When is it going to stop?
I'm a human being. Is it not possible that I forget things?
When it comes to financial issues like this, it's always easy for you to forget. Very convenient to forget.
Please don't let us go down this route, because what about your case? The other day.
What about my case? What did I do?
The other day, didn't I stumble on a transaction that you did? When I stumbled on the document and I saw the transaction that you did without my own knowledge, is that not the same thing that you've done there? Whoa. Did I raise the whole house down because of that?
Don't bring that one into it. This is different. Mine is different. You give money away anyhow. The one you're referring to, at least I remember this case you're referring to now. It was an investment I did on behalf of the family for our good.
This is health-related matter as well, which is equally important. I think let's try to deal with the issue here. I'm a human being, and I can easily forget stuff.
The truth is, mine has less implication, and in fact, it's better for all of us. Your own, you did not tell me. It's not your first time. Is it for the good of the family? Is there returns on investment?
Yours.
Mine, there'll be returns on investment.
Yours. You did not tell me.
But you will get returns on investment now.
The person I transferred the money to, we've been able to resolve an issue because she was ill and it was in a critical state. Is that not also an investment, even though there's no tangible return on that investment?
See, however you analyze it, mine has less implication negatively.
Please don't let us go down there. We won't get anywhere with this. I think that's just enough.
Guys, money is good, but
yes,
money is a source of problems in a lot of relationships and homes. And if they're not properly tackled, it can lead to breakup. As we saw from the skit that which we just did, that's financial infidelity, as we choose to call it.
Yep.
And that simply means when you choose to keep financial information away from your spouse, or when you're not open about your finances with your spouse or your partner. And we know that there are so many reasons why that happens in a lot of homes or relationships.
Yep, really, there are many, but let me quickly mention two.
Okay.
Maybe thereafter, you might also want to add one or two. First and foremost, born out of cultural biases. The kind of culture you grew from will determine how your attitude is towards finance. And I, for instance, I have that tendency. Let me even confess.
You had. I know you've changed that. You had that tendency.
The first year of our marriage, I was sharing that mindset as well. And I thought, not reveal everything because this mindset believes that you don't tell your woman or your wife everything when it relates to money. I don't know where the mindset came from. It's as if when they know everything, then they are going to help you spend the whole thing. But that's a cultural bias. That's a cultural factor relating to that aspect. Another point that is closely related is insecurity. Insecurity, whereby a mindset believes the more money you have, then the more superior you are, and therefore it's more like money is power. Sometimes it can even it answers all things, even though some things it cannot answer. But out of insecurity, that can be a problem, especially if I am not secure.
Yeah, but thank God you are secured.
I am 100% secure. If it's possible, over 100%.
And you can attest to the fact that I don't squander your money, right?
I must confess, yes.
Thank you.
She's even a better manager of resources in our home. Thumbs up.
So I'm going to take 2 more points, that talks about why people hold back financial information from their partners. He's mentioned 2. So the third one is different spending habits.
Yeah.
Some people know how to splurge. Some people, while others are hoarders. Some people know how to save, while some people can give away even their last couple to make someone else comfortable. So because of different spending habits, the person that, when you're in a relationship, the person who is a saver or a hoarder would rather say, okay, let me keep part of this money because I know my husband or my wife, when he knows that this money is available, he's going to spend it or give it away.
Am I a spender or saver?
Should I tell them the truth? Should I tell them the truth?
Initially, I will agree.
I refuse to answer that question. Number 4, lack of trust.
I'm a saver.
You ask the question, you answer yourself. Please leave it. It's me you ask. It's me that she's not to answer. Please let me take my number 4.
All right, go on.
Number 4, lack of trust.
Yes.
People don't reveal their financial status or their financial standing or what they have because they don't trust their partners. And that cuts across. Okay?
Yeah. Trust is a big issue.
It is.
So
it is.
we really need to, because if you don't trust someone, no matter the good intention of that person, you will always not believe in that person or trust that person.
Okay. So now that we have mentioned, some of the causes of financial infidelity, we'll just run through some indicators because you might be wondering, okay, so now that I know what are the causes, how do I know that my spouse is cheating on me financially? A lot of us are used to cheating sexually, but there is financial cheating.
Yeah.
So we are going to reel out some indicators.
In the form of a question?
Yes, that would help you to determine whether, maybe it's even you that is even cheating on your spouse financially.
Okay.
So you go take the first one.
Okay. Here's the first question.
Okay.
Is your spouse defensive or refuses to discuss each time you bring up money-related matters?
Number 2, is your spouse handling all the financial obligations and doesn't want you to know anything about family finance?
Thirdly, is your partner spending more than what the 2 of you can afford?
Number 4, do both of you always argue about money?
Any discovered secret accounts?
Number 6, are there spending habits by any of you, or did your spending habit change suddenly? For example, you just discovered that the person that used to, say, we cannot afford this, all of a sudden he's saying, we can afford it, let's go for this.
Yep.
And he's not explaining, he or she is not explaining the source of the sudden, change in their financial spending or their spending habits.
Right. And the last one here that we want to ask so that you can use to compare your state is, do you trust your spouse on money matters?
Do you have intuition that all is not well financially?
So I think we should stop right here today. And when next we come your way, we'll go into mitigating against financial infidelity. Always remember that you can always help us share and you subscribe. Apart from liking, sharing or subscribing, leave us comments.
Yes.
Or you can ask questions.
Yes.
And we'll be there to answer you.
Or you can send us a mail and follow us on any of our social media handles.
Yes.
Don't forget, this is Delua
Talks Real,
where we keep it real all the time.
Right.
God bless you.